This is breaking news.
Here on a Saturday, the Steelers have hired Mike McCarthy as their next coach, replacing Mike Tomlin, according to multiple sources.
What did you say?
You can't spend your whole life worrying about your mistakes. You fucked up. You trusted us.
Remain calm. All is well. All is well.
Thank you for playing, should we or should we not? Follow the advice of the galactically stupid!
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Hey, make the best of it. Maybe we can help you.
That's easy for you to say. My advice to you is to start drinking heavily.
What the fuck is this?
What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Steel Sanctuary podcast. I'm your host, Dave Ribeiro from SteelSanctuary.com. This is a special emergency podcast because the Pittsburgh Steelers have hired their head coach, and it was no one we thought of. Well, we thought about it, but we didn't really believe it would be true. Mike McCarthy is the new head coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers, and boy, is Steeler Nation fired up as much as we are. Trent, I don't even know where to begin with this. I mean, we spent the first 15 minutes of our podcast last night banging on the Bills and the Browns and how inept and stupid they are and how they're such a stupid franchise. And then Art Rooney says, guys, hold my beer. Wait till you see who I'm hiring tomorrow.
Exactly. I mean, I literally said it in the pre-show. I told a good friend of mine who grew up in Pittsburgh. We talked on the phone for a little while. Me and Colin were talking on the phone. I now know what it feels like to be a Browns fan. I'm absolutely convinced that I now know what it feels like to be a Browns fan because we get rid of Mike Tomlin. We get a glimmer of hope that we're about to just change the trajectory of this franchise for the better. We're going to go get the young up-and-coming OC or the young up-and-coming DC. We're going to maybe expand out the coaching staff and play, actual football that is conducted in 2026. And then we go get a 63-year-old Mike McCarthy and just absolutely shattered all of our fucking dreams for the whole fan base. This is insane.
There was so much optimism about Shula or Shieldhouse and how it's a new era in Pittsburgh. We're going to hire the next hot young coordinator or young coach to come in here and start a rebuild and start this thing. And I joked about it, about the Art Rooney press conference, and they said they brought up rebuild, and he giggled. He was thinking to himself, you guys have no idea what I have in mind. So it's McCarthy. Now the rumors, Aaron's coming back. It's 9-8 forever. Hashtag 9-8 forever, boys.
He sold the franchise. Like, he just sold the franchise. There's no doubt in my mind that he went after McCarthy because of the 12 regular season wins 3 years in a row in Dallas. Has nothing to do with competing for any kind of a championship because he didn't take those Dallas teams to the championships. He wasn't even in the NFC championship any of those fucking years. Like, he sold the franchise to just stay the course. That's exactly what this is. We sold the franchise to stay the course. And, oh, by the way, maybe he can bring back Aaron Rodgers. Who the fuck cares? He's 43 years old. You don't hire a coach based on bringing back a guy who's 43 for one more season. And we didn't go anywhere with him anyway. He didn't do shit in the playoffs.
We'll run it back. We got a 63-year-old coach. We got a 43-year-old quarterback. We've got, a 35-year-old defensive lineman and a 31-year-old edge rusher. We're running it back, the geriatric crew, now with the head coach to match. This is what we're doing.
Guys, 57 years of tradition.
Mm-hmm.
They burnt to the fucking ground of going with a young up-and-coming guy. And not hiring a retread. Yeah. This guy's on his third goddamn team now.
It's inexplicable.
It's been 15 years since he's won anything or done anything. I'm just shocked. I feel like what?
Since he won a championship, yes, he's won playoff
games
since then.
I don't give a fuck.
DMC's angry.
I just can't believe AR2 was literally given. He was
He froze
Well,
up.
let's save.
Let's see if he unfreezes.
What the
Boy, look at-
fuck is going on with my freaking thing here?
I think everybody's
You guys
on StreamYard talking
Yeah, I'm back
about
now.
fucking Art Rooney.
Yeah.
You're back now. Go ahead.
Anyways,
Continue.
he was literally handed the keys, this is the manual how you do this thing with the Pittsburgh Steelers to have success, and completely burned it to the ground. I feel like the main thing this had to do with was money, Rodgers, and it's a Pittsburgh guy.
Yeah,
Those are
we
the
should talk about
three
this
main
Pittsburgh thing, too.
There's the three main things that I factored into this, because I'll bet you Mike McCarthy's older school doesn't want this huge staff, so that saves him money.
Mm-hmm.
And then the thought of being able to bring Rodgers back and try to win it with his coach that he won a Super Bowl with, and then, oh my God, it's a Pittsburgh guy. This is perfect. And Omar is complicit because he didn't have the balls to fucking tell that old man this is a mistake.
Yeah, I don't blame Omar on this one. As much as I hate Omar, this is art.
Nope.
This is art.
You got to put your foot in the dirt at some point.
You're second in charge of this whole fucking thing. Your job as 2IC is to tell your leader, hey, you're making a goddamn mistake. And he didn't do it. Nobody in that group did it. And this is where we're at. The old man is so out of his mind with this stuff. He's just not there with what I can't even find the words to describe how lost this old man is. Really, honestly. Because he's out of touch. There, I found it. He's out of touch.
Mm-hmm.
I've been up since 4:30, so bear with me here. I'm trying. I have no words for just how bad this is, and I'm stunned, just stunned. I haven't been this mad at the Steelers literally since they lost that Super Bowl to the Packers. That's how long it's been since I've been this angry. But go ahead.
We should talk about the Pittsburgh thing because I joked around. They just hired a scout from the Pittsburgh area. That was the headline of his bio, from Pittsburgh. And I joked, apparently it's a prerequisite to work with the Steelers. You got to be in the Pittsburgh area, born or And now they hired a fucking coach from Pittsburgh. Who's 67 years old.
Well, technically he's 62. So
62
let me.
right now. He's about to turn 63.
Since I disappeared for a minute, let me. Okay, I'll rationalize this later, but let me just go and give you the cold hard truth. Art Rooney belongs at a fucking home. What the fuck, Daniel Rooney? Grandpa and Dad has fucking lost his mind. He's a fucking borderline, allegedly, Alzheimer's patient. I don't know that for a fact, but he fucking acts like it. What the fuck are you doing hiring fucking Mike McCarthy? Why? Because you bumped into him in Permantes? Are they in trouble? We need to fucking hire guys to fucking keep the local fucking food franchises? This is crazy. The stupidest fucking move. But I will look. Art did something very similar. The Chief in the late 50s, when they thought, hey, we might be pretty good. And they had a run of unprecedented cutting quarterbacks that ended up being fucking Hall of Famers. They hired a guy named Buddy Parker. This is the Buddy Parker move. Art Rooney is the fucking Chief. He needs somebody to come in and run the team like Dan Rooney did. We were only good when Dan Rooney was alive. If Daniel Rooney ain't Dan Rooney, sell the fucking team.
Thank you. Yeah, dude. I can't believe him saying it. Sell the team. If he's not going to step down, and this is the decisions they're going to make, I'm done. Sell the team. I can't believe him saying it. Dave, you were also right. This guy is like Bob Nutting.
He is. I told you.
And it's an incompetence. It's not even just the money part. Now it's the incompetence too. It's all of it. And I can't believe it. I'm stunned by this.
I'm so interested to see what he signed for, because I guarantee you it's cheap money.
It's cheap money. It's cheap. And he doesn't want, he's old school, doesn't want a lot of coordinators and all that other stuff.
Yep.
He doesn't want it. And that's what AR2 wants to hear.
And don't be surprised if Arthur Smith is back
Oh,
and
Jesus
No,
Christ.
coach is
no, no,
back.
no,
Oh,
no,
Jesus
that's
And all
not
because
happening.
that'll save Rooney money too. Wait,
No,
well, we'll see. We'll see.
That's definitely not happening.
Can you rule anything out at this point, Bob?
No.
Honestly?
No.
I
No.
can rule out Arthur Smith, yes, and Terrell Austin.
Terrell
Oh.
Austin's gone.
Charleston probably yes, but
the offensive staff, I don't know.
I can rule
We'll
the
see.
whole offensive staff out.
can I
We'll see.
can I tell you something that the same friend of mine who grew up in Pittsburgh told? His brother's an attorney who's tried multiple cases against Art.
Oh, really?
He said Art is not that bright.
No, he's not. You could tell by listening to him talk.
He said he's not like completely stupid, but he is not that bright. He's not a good attorney. He's not a good litigator. Come on, dude. You're running a franchise. You're running an NFL franchise. You have to be able to communicate and think with a little bit of logic that this dude was, if there's 5 coaches you could have picked out in this hiring cycle that were like absolute no fucking way guys, McCarthy's in the fucking category.
Yes.
Like, he's in the category of do not touch this guy. He's not part of the long-term solution in this team. 5 years? 5 years?
5-year contract.
Holy
We're stuck with him for 5
dude.
years because AR2 doesn't fire coaches. So buckle up,
Did you
Steelers
say-
fans. We got
you
5
said
years of
5
Mike
years?
Yep.
5 years.
I didn't know about the 5 years.
5 years.
Dave's gonna crash out right live on time. Oh my god!
And Shieldhouse is now the fucking front runner for the Browns.
Cleveland. He's gonna get the Cleveland job, and we're gonna be fucking
And Jesse
ruin the
Minter
day.
is in fucking Baltimore. We're gonna have the worst fucking franchise in the AFC North here in about a year.
Well, let's pump the brakes a little bit.
Listen. If Cincinnati drafts all fucking defense, guarantee you all 3 of these teams curb stomp us next year. Because if you get a young Shieldhouse who runs an offense and learns to fucking somehow turn Shador into a competent quarterback, we're gonna be the fucking bottom feeders of the division. We're gonna have a 43-year-old Aaron fucking Rodgers trying to run this thing.
Dave can't take it anymore. He's out.
Yeah, that's not necessarily, by the way, a bad thing. If we do sink to the bottom, I mean, let's pretend for a minute that they're playing 4D chess, and Art can't spell fucking 4D.
No, they don't play 4D chess.
That they bring him in, they take a shot. If it goes really bad, it's very easy to fire him.
They never fire head coaches.
They ain't firing his ass. Not on a 5-year
They
contract.
don't hire 60-year-olds since the 50s. They trust me, they could fire McCarthy in 2 or 3 years if it's going badly.
And I'm going to make it worse.
If Art is no longer running the franchise, that's my caveat to that.
That's the only way. Art literally was going to run it back with Tomlin apparently after almost a decade of nothing. So
he had no plans in firing Tomlin. Tomlin walked.
But here we are hiring 63-year-old head coaches that are on their 3rd team coaching.
Let's go down.
I have no idea now.
He can put together a staff though. Let's
that's the only saving grace here, Bob. That's it.
But can he though?
Right.
Kellen Moore was his OC.
Yeah, he inherited Kellen Moore, didn't he?
Yeah,
No.
I think but that's the only thing.
He hired Kellen Moore.
Are you sure about that?
Because Kellen Moore was with Philadelphia before that, right?
Wasn't Kellen
He
Moore?
went to Philadelphia, then he went to Dallas, and then he went down to where was he at? He's
in New Orleans now. He's the head coach in New Orleans.
Yeah.
So here's the question then: who's going to want to work under Mike McCarthy?
I'm sure he won't have trouble. That I don't think he'll have trouble.
You think he can
hiring
get
coaches.
like somebody legit?
Yeah, he's not Flores, who everyone hates. I think he'll be able to.
He had Dan Quinn as his defensive coordinator. He knows how to hire. He knows how to hire a staff.
Raheem Morris is going to be the DC now. I'm fully convinced of that. He will bring Raheem Morris on.
Wait, you think Raheem Morris at DC?
I think for sure he and Raheem, I think will probably pair well together. Raheem's going to want to work for a guy who's established.
Wait, so say we get lucky here, right? Say we hit the lottery that the Browns don't hire Shieldhouse. Okay.
Yep.
Is there a shot we could bring in Shieldhouse to be the OC still? Is there?
There's a shot, but Dave,
No.
he's got a 5-year contract. If we do well, Shieldhouse is gone next year.
But first of all,
he's the hot guy.
Yeah, but first of all, if the Browns hire Shieldhouse, okay, he's never called plays before. He's saddled with Shador Sanders,
Yeah, that's the point.
I don't go betting the farm that he is this. He is not. We don't know.
I will
he's
bet the
Sean
farm he
McVay.
is.
And he's going
will.
to a franchise that will turn him into a 1-16 fired in 1 year. If anybody can fuck it up, it's the Browns.
Yeah,
we
true.
already know that. I'm not worried if Shieldhouse goes to the Browns. If he's
I am.
stupid enough to take that fucking job, then he gets what he deserves.
Bob, I'm not sure we're much better than the Browns right now.
Yeah.
I mean, we just found a way to fuck up one of the greatest coaching hiring prospects that we've had in fucking years. I mean, like, I get it. There's 3 guys who came out of last year's class that were all really good. There's
You didn't even wait to interview them?
Really good. We didn't interview a fucking single one of them.
We were 24 hours away from this fucking shit. 24 hours.
Yeah, you can't even, not even an interview? Like Kubiak, Shieldhouse, Shula, none of them? You don't even want to interview them? Yeah. No one's stopping at the door for Mike McCarthy. It's the only interview he got. Nobody in the league wants him.
Nobody
in the league wants him.
Hold on, no. He pulled the same shit in Dallas. He showed up to Dallas, and everybody was thinking, yeah, right, fuck that. And then he stayed the night at Jerry Jones' house and got hired.
I don't understand. I don't understand why Dallas hired him, and I don't understand why Pittsburgh's hired him now. He's a decent coach. I'm not going to say he's the worst coach in the world.
They're hiring him to get 12 wins and fucking blown out
9,
in the
10,
playoffs.
11 wins, keep the streak alive, and then that way Art Rooney doesn't have to worry about anything. He can sit in his fucking rocking chair and watch the draft and say how good he is and plan the next Ireland game.
Yeah, well,
that's his whole goal.
Let's look at McCarthy. What a weird coaching career. Green Bay, Dallas, Pittsburgh.
3 big franchises. Yeah, 3
the
historic
3 cornerstone franchises of the NFL.
Let me take you down a dark road.
I'm already there.
Because
I'll go with you.
It was brought up on X that McCarthy was brought in because he's great with quarterbacks.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
So now, do the Steelers force the issue and draft a quarterback in the first round this year? AKA Ty Simpson, AKA Kenny Pickett 2.0.
Well, we can't do that because none of them are from fucking Pittsburgh. So I guess Drew Aller is going to be the guy in the first fucking round. We're going to go first round, Drew Aller. He's probably going to tear his ACL again.
Drew Aller in the first round. Yeah,
Drew Aller in the fucking first round. He's from Penn State. Might as well fucking get him in the building.
Close enough.
It's close enough. You're
right. It's only halfway across the state. Still in Pennsylvania.
I bet let me ask you a crazy question, though. What if they run it back? Just a what if. And they win. Like they go to the championship game or the Super Bowl. What do you do then? What is Mike Tomlin's legacy?
With Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah, it's not happening, Bob.
We just watched him in the playoffs fucking shit his pants for 4 quarters.
Yeah,
he ain't fucking running back shit and winning.
Personally, if it was really to get Aaron Rodgers, and I don't believe it was, because if that did come up in the interview, there's no way you hire the guy who he got ran and out of town to get him to come back, unless it was so bad that Aaron put it in his ear, said, "Look, if you want me back, this is the only guy I'll come back and play for."
And you can't.
I don't think Aaron Rodgers is coming back from McCarthy. You can't
make decisions based on that.
Like
that's insane to me. Like I'd be like, you know what, Aaron? Good luck. Like you had a great career. See ya. Like there's no fucking way I'm making a decision that's going to have this kind of effect on a franchise over a 42-year-old quarterback. Like,
but unless they honestly looked at it and said, could you imagine if this roster had played with any kind of a modern scheme, what they could do? I don't think it's right. I don't think it's wrong. But I mean,
how far is Arthur Smith off from Mike McCarthy? I mean,
a long ways. A long ways. Mike McCarthy has had great offenses.
Great offenses because he had Aaron Rodgers.
And
Dak Prescott and a loaded offense in Dallas, too. That's just...
They weren't loaded when he got there.
Which one?
They had
Green
CeeDee
Bay
Lamb
or
and
Green Bay?
And Dak Prescott.
Yeah, but CeeDee Lamb wasn't a star until McCarthy got a hold of him. Not that he wouldn't have been.
He would have been. I'm not.
It ain't like he walked into Dallas and it was sunshines and rainbows. I mean,
he was going into his second year when McCarthy got there, right? CD.
I think
he did a pretty good job in Dallas. I mean, you can't.
I think CD was a rookie the year before.
This is the hamster wheel. He did pretty good, and he lost in the playoffs. He did pretty good, and he lost in the play. He won 12 games 3 years in a row. Didn't make it to the championship game.
He went 1-3 in the playoffs for Dallas.
Sound familiar to you guys?
I feel like it's just the same. This is 2025.
Rudy saw that in Dallas. And he said, "That's what I want."
2022. 2020. Yep. What was it, 2022 when we drafted Kenny Pickett? We get to go back to vintage 2021, guys. 2022.
This is so out of left field. I mean, guys, this is so different from what they've done.
Yes.
The last 3 head coaches, that it's worked so well.
That's my goddamn point.
I don't understand.
He was given the keys on how to do this the right way, and
he was there. He hired Tomlin,
but he didn't have Dan. He guys, you can't lose focus on the fact he didn't have Dan Rooney there. Dan Rooney took over the team in the late 60s. He hired Noel. He hired Cowher. He was deeply involved in hiring Tomlin, despite what the media will tell you about it.
But how does he not learn from him, Bob?
Well, all right, yeah, that's the question.
Dan Rooney was a football guy. He was a guy. Okay, there's a famous story.
And therein lies the problem, Bob.
Yeah.
You're right on point.
Dan Rooney famously, and when they cut Johnny Unitas, told his dad that, hey, Johnny Unitas is the best quarterback we got in camp. He should be playing. And they cut him a day later. Buddy Parker cut him.
Oh my God. I knew they cut him. I didn't know that Dan tried to tell him don't do it.
Well, in fairness, Dan was 14 years old at the time.
Yeah.
But why was what?
Anyway.
Yeah, Dan told his father that, hey, because Dan's job at camp was to stand and play catch with the backup quarterbacks. To keep them warm.
Here's the thing, though.
Jesus Christ, black magic. Like, bro.
Hey, you know what? In all fairness, and I'm going to say this right out loud, it's still better than fucking Mike Tomlin.
I don't know about that.
I'm not there,
much,
honestly.
Not much, but it's better.
What happened to Bob? Bob?
I don't know.
Bob's out.
Anyways,
it ran. Bob.
It's not that it's better. It's not better. It's the same. It's the same. That's what I'm so angry about. Like, they're driving me nuts on Twitter because this isn't about race. This isn't about any of that fucking bullshit. This is about the fact that it's the mediocre shit. It's the same thing year in, year out, and you just hired a guy that basically's done the same fucking shit that nobody wanted. Nobody wanted this motherfucker. Nobody.
Well, all the Tomlin
and out of nowhere, we hire him.
All the Tomlin supporters who make all the arguments should be all over fucking Mike McCarthy. Oh, he's won a Super Bowl later than Mike Tomlin, and he's won playoff games. So guess what? He's better than Mike Tomlin by your own fucking arguments.
We're right back in purgatory. Let's just be honest.
We are.
We're right back in fucking purgatory.
We are in fucking hell because we're never getting out of this ever. Because
follow me on this one, guys.
5 years of it.
Ben retires. Rooney panics. Drafts Kenny Pickett. Tomlin retires. Rooney panics. Hires Mike McCarthy. It's a pattern.
He does not know what he's doing.
He's got to go. Art Rooney has to go. Has to go. Period.
This is. I brought this up to that same guy I talked about. He lives in Pittsburgh today. This is him taking a swing at winning something significant because this is his legacy. This is Art's legacy. His legacy right now is mediocre, never accomplishing anything, not doing shit in the playoffs.
Well, he's got 2 Super Bowls, right?
But for how long? How long has that been?
I know.
You know what I mean?
I know. It's been a long time.
Stuck in nothing for such a long time.
Dan Rooney. That's with Dan Rooney still around.
And guys, we're hoping that Dan Rooney is going to be better than Art Rooney. We're hoping. We don't know.
He's been talked about as a football guy too, though. At least,
yeah, I get it, and we
he
hope
understands the game.
Well, where was he fucking today?
Yeah, him and Art. Man, him and Con. What the fuck were you guys doing? What were you doing all day? The two of you. What the fuck were you doing?
This is your shot, buddy.
Watching this happen.
Is your shot.
I was going to bring it. I don't want to get into a big argument with guys.
I am all in with you now. Like
it started with the hire of Omar Khan. That was a bad hire. I've told you guys before. Look at Andy Weidel's resume and look at Omar Khan's resume, and tell me who belongs to be the general manager of this football team.
Okay,
it's not even close.
Then to your point, then Andy Weidl deserves some blame too if he's involved in it.
Andy Weidl has no say. He's the assistant general manager. He's got no say.
That's what I'm asking. That's what I'm asking.
He's got no say. I don't even think Omar has say, to be honest.
Like, if we're gonna credit Weidl for everything with the GM stuff, then
I only credit him with the draft stuff.
But see, I'm going after Omar because they specifically said Omar Khan is 2IC, second in charge. For those who don't know what 2IC
He is.
He's second in charge of this thing. That is why I'm hammering him. That is why. And then anybody else that's involved in the decisions with this, they should be ashamed of themselves.
Well,
Khan wasn't in the office.
Yeah, can't discount the fact that Khan and Weidl have relationships with Mike McCarthy either.
Oh,
how does Mike McCarthy Weidl
that makes them just as culpable, in my opinion. Listen,
Yes.
I was not about to come on here and try to say that Omar Khan's excused for this hire and it has to be all on art, because what did we say, 2 shows ago? Oh, Omar Khan's going to be a head fronting this whole.
This is his time to shine.
Well,
blah, blah,
guess
blah.
what? If he was in charge of this bullshit, bye.
Or Art, he wanted to go with a younger, and Art said, no, we're going to hire the Pittsburgh guy who came in here and rubbed my belly.
I honestly, as much as I'd love to smash Omar Khan right now, I don't know. I don't know but you hire Omar to advise you. This is why you hire Omar, to advise you, to do interviews, to set up interviews, and you don't even go and interview the Rams guys or Kubiak or anything. You did how many interviews did they do? 4 or 5? And they were all shitty interviews.
They did Zoom interviews with Shula and Shieldhouse.
Is that confirmed?
I didn't see that.
Yeah,
I don't know about that.
I thought they did virtuals. They did virtuals.
Yeah, because they reported on Shieldhouse being so impressive.
Yeah, he blew it out. Yeah, he
all right, so why not? Makes it even worse. Why were they in the building for a second interview? It's worse.
Correct. Yes, they could not wait 24 hours longer.
No one's bringing down the door for McCarthy. He's going to be there now, April, June, next September. No one's hiring McCarthy. What's the hurry? It's
incredible. It's incredible.
I mean, we all kind of wanted Shula and Shieldhouse, but let's face it. Isn't McCarthy the perfect face to put on 2-15? Get fired at the
He's not going to go 2-15.
And he's not going
to be a coach for that.
They didn't sign him for 5 years to fire him after 2-15. I can tell you
every coach gets a 5-year contract. No,
they don't. The average is 3 years, Bob. We went 2 years past the average.
3-year extensions. When they get hired, they get 5 years. When they get hired initially, that doesn't mean they stay for 5 years.
It does in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, it does.
They stay for 15 years.
Unless he goes out and is terrible. And if he's terrible,
he's not going to be terrible. We just said he's not a terrible coach.
He is going to be terrible if he doesn't get a quarterback. If Aaron Rodgers says, fuck you, I'm going to Minnesota or I'm retiring, then McCarthy may be a quarterback whisperer. I kind of agree that he is.
All right, they're going to get the Messiah, Malik Willis, and they're going to win 10 games, like you guys are saying.
You could scream in Will Howard's ear, and that wouldn't make him play better.
They're going to go get
Malik Willis is not coming here for Mike McCarthy.
Malik Willis, and he's going to bring us to the playoffs.
Although, honestly, if I was Malik Willis, oh damn it,
we're not going 5-12 next year. We're not going to go 5-12. As much as we're banging on McCarthy, he's a legitimate coach. He won 12 games 3 years in a row with the Cowboys, and that roster. And then what did he do when he got in the playoffs? He lost.
And their roster was a lot better than where we're at right now.
This is a clown show.
Finally, I found it. Do you know Brandon Feheko predicted this back in November?
He was on it. He's been on it the whole time.
Back in November,
again about a week ago.
He said, I'm going to read what he said in November 12th, 2025. I have a rabbit hole theory that if somehow Mike T retires after this year, somehow isn't coaching in Pittsburgh, next year Mike McCarthy, the Pittsburgh boy, becomes next head coach. Pittsburgh draft, A-Rod decides to run it back one more year with the coach he won a Super Bowl with. Then he put LOL with a laughing emoji. Well, guess what? Nobody's fucking laughing now because this is exactly what.
Yeah, he's been on it because he said it yesterday or the day before. He said McCarthy's getting the job. He said it. I don't know how he knows. He knows somebody in obviously.
Oh, he's been building
that gave him that. They've probably been talking about McCarthy for months.
Yeah,
and he heard something.
Look, bottom line is he's been whispering in their ear for at least a year. And it was an easy, convenient hire. And the only
it's lazy. Lazy is the word you're looking for. Lazy.
The only way you resurrect this is if either he's terrible and Art steps down, Dan steps in, fires everybody, or he's okay, mediocre, but he builds out a nice staff, and then there's a coach in waiting. If there's a coach in waiting,
who?
We don't know who the staff is going to be yet. It kind of happened to Dallas. They hired Marty Schottenheimer. He was on McCarthy's staff.
Let me give you a conspiracy theory. Did they try to force Mike McCarthy onto Mike Tomlin, onto the staff, and Tomlin said, "Fuck you, I'm not doing it," and it finally came to a head and he left? Have they been trying to force McCarthy on Tomlin for a year and a half, 2 years?
If only they'd tried that 5 years ago, we probably would have been better off.
There's zero reports of that, so I
just throwing it out there because he has been hovering around Pittsburgh for over a year now.
It would get leaked in Pittsburgh. That wouldn't escape.
We need Tomlin to speak. Tell us what the
He's not going to talk.
You're going to see Tomlin speak. His name's Jay Glazer. He'll probably be on tomorrow.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see what Jay Glazer has to say.
He's on Monday's show.
Yeah.
Look, what if McCarthy? Let's say, I don't think he can get Shieldhouse. I still don't think he's getting the Browns job. But if he does, I think it's a year too early and it's a monumental mistake. And he'll be like Josh McDaniels and some of these other really good coordinators who turn out to be. Nobody is winning in Cleveland. They could hire Vince Lombardi and Bill Belichick's.
Bob, you keep talking in these absolutes.
They fucking beat us in a playoff. Not that long ago.
I'm sorry. Did they win a fucking game?
Yes.
After
they
that,
beat us.
They won one playoff game in fucking their existence, Trent. They haven't won more than we've won in 30 years.
But then things
you cannot act like we're like superior to the Browns right now. We just went back to purgatory. We are not superior to fucking.
We are superior to the fucking Browns at all times.
Well, we'll see.
I know you want to suck Myles Garrett's cock, but we are superior to the fucking Browns at all times.
We are.
We lost to the Browns this year.
The last 5 years.
With Shadur fucking Sanders running.
I don't give a fuck if we lost to them or not. Ben Roethlisberger is their second winningest quarterback in their fucking home stadium.
Who cares?
But we're talking about Shieldhouse going in and acting like he can't win there.
You
he absolutely could win there.
Yeah, you speak in absolutes all the time. Like you'll never have a quarterback from Ole Miss. Never, never, never. Until it happens. Shit happens.
It can happen.
Things turn around.
It can
just
happen.
by dumb luck.
Trends are trends for a reason.
Yeah, but trends end. Trends don't last forever.
Yeah, the trend was we don't hire a fucking 62-year-old.
There you go.
Here we go. We got fucking Mike McCarthy instead of one of the two dudes from the Rams. So I mean, our trends are going the wrong fucking direction right now.
Yeah, there's a difference in Cleveland. There's that owner is never going to win.
I tend to agree with you.
Well, here's the good news. It's not official yet with Shieldhouse. So like it might not happen. So if he's smart, he'll be like, no, but I don't know. I don't know if the kid would pass it up or not. But as of right now, it hasn't happened yet. So
even if the kid comes here, it's a 1 year at max. It's 1 year at max.
But that's okay. That's okay though, because at least these guys get taught things the right fucking way. Give me a year of them being taught the right fucking way. And anybody that's underneath him learning the right fucking way.
The offense will be better.
It's called a fucking coaching tree. If we can just get these guys that know what the fuck they're doing to give them a year and people learn underneath, they have to step up. That's fine. I'm fine with that. But I don't know if we're going to fucking get it now. I don't know.
We also don't know. This guy has never called plays. And bear in mind, he draws up the offense. He draws up the offense for fucking Matt Stafford. There's a big difference between having to coach Shador fucking Sanders.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I get that.
You're not going to get an argument from me that they're going to have to go get another quarterback. They're going to have to get another quarterback.
Yeah.
And it's probably not going to be in this year because they're still saddled with a lot of money. With
Bob, would you rather have McCarthy or Shieldhouse?
I'm not a Shieldhouse fan. but I'm
You'd
not
rather
a
have-
McCarthy fan.
Well, I feel like
I'd
you
rather
would rather have a. Well, all right.
I'd rather have neither.
Who would you want them to coach the team then? Who did you want?
I mean, I wanted Shula.
Okay. I mean, yeah, that's yeah.
I said this last night. I would rather hire Shieldhouse 1 year too early.
Yes.
Than make the wrong fucking decision, and we just made the wrong fucking decision. If the kid failed his first season in Pittsburgh, he has grace here. We've proven it through all of our entire existence that we're not going to fucking jump the gun and fire the kid after one season. Let the kid fall on his face, get a great draft pick next year. Fuck the quarterback being Aaron Rodgers. Go get anybody else. Literally anybody else. Does he, I don't know, 10 to 20 years younger than that fucking guy? And just let him battle it out, have a bad season, and then draft your fucking franchise. And by that time, Shieldhouse was ready to go.
But now that I think about it, think about the interviews and how they went. You got Aunt Rudy interviewing a couple 20-year-old, 30-year-old guys, and then he interviews a 62-year-old quarterback. Coach? Who do you think he's going to have more in common with? Who do you think he's going to relate more to? It's fucking McCarthy because he's a dinosaur. He's a dinosaur. He's probably talking to Shieldhouse, and it's like a different language, telling him all these offensive things, the way the league goes now, and he's like, what is that? I don't get that. And then McCarthy comes and say, we'll do it, the old-fashioned way, like we did in the 80s and 90s with fucking Aaron Rodgers, and we'll be great. And Rudy's like, that's the guy.
But see, that's my problem is how are you blown away by Shieldhouse, and you say he gave Tomlin vibes, and you ignore it.
Maybe that wasn't true.
Like,
clearly it wasn't true. Because if he thought it was the next Tomlin, he would have hired him.
Yeah, maybe that was the problem. That he gave Tomlin vibes. Maybe
there's
they
no
were
context.
like, we don't want no Tomlin. We don't want another Tomlin.
There's no context to the Tomlin vibes. They might have meant when Tomlin blew them away in the
that's what I assume it was, but maybe that wasn't true.
So I don't know what the context is there. But
how do you hire Tomlin, have all that success,
made out
and then the next Tomlin,
like the kid really impressed them, and then you go and ignore it and go this route? I mean, look, ignore the fact that we could have had the grandson of Shula.
Yeah.
like
this is
but
a good
the guy
point by
actually
Dave.
busted his ass to get where he's at. And we passed on that too.
I wonder if those two guys started talking about analytics and Rooney tapped out and like, nah, we're not doing that. Give me McCarthy in the old style, old way. That's a great point.
Boxing, dude, that's just not true.
Which part?
We didn't get turned down.
No. It never even came
we
to
got
that.
turned down. We didn't get turned down.
Never even came to that.
It shouldn't, at least.
Alan Saunders put that out about analytics. It makes sense. It makes a lot of sense to me. That was my whole point about him not relating to these younger coaches.
Then we're right back to fucking money now, aren't we? Because guess what you have to do when you have to face the analytics? You have to hire an analytics fucking department. You have to have at least 2 or 3 guys on your staff, maybe more, that are just focused on the analytics, right? But I'm just saying, your bare minimum. We know we go by the bare minimums in Pittsburgh. You have to at least have 2 or 3 fucking guys looking at the analytics here.
All the evidence was there, guys.
Right,
you just didn't want to see it.
Dave,
you didn't want to see
right.
it. You didn't want to see it. He's been
Bob
cheap
Nutting 2.0.
and called cheap by multiple sources. But I get it. You guys we're all Steelers fans, but we don't want to believe that our owner is like that. He is that.
I'm just going off of players. That's what I was looking at. I wasn't looking at the overall picture of like paying coaches and the analytic guys and the coordinators for everything.
And the facilities and the thing
like I wasn't
everything.
Looking at that point of view. But now that it's coming to light that it's a problem, yeah.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. If he was running the Pirates, there would be no difference. If Rooney was running the Pirates, because he doesn't have money. He does not have money. All his money comes from football. That's all they have. They're not independently wealthy people.
That was probably one of the first questions he asked. So, how many coaches do you think you'll need there, Coach, to put it together staff?
Yeah, and McCarthy said, I'll do it by myself. Art. Yeah. I'll run the whole thing.
I don't need an offensive coordinator, but I got to at least have a defensive coordinator, and that's it. Oh, yeah.
He probably said, well, in the 2010 season, when we beat you guys, I only needed 20-something coaches total.
Back in
AR2 was like,
whatever.
My God, what's the year, the 2010 season?
Oh, God, guys.
So
this is like,
what happened?
Worst case scenario.
No, it's the worst. They literally made the worst hire out of the whole group. I would take Flores over this guy. I really would.
I think I would too, honestly.
I would chance it because he's younger and he's really good when it comes to defense. He could bring in guys you hope could bring in somebody to help him on the offensive side. I would take him over McCarthy in a heartbeat.
107-year-old owner.
Yeah, that's what it comes down to. This is it.
Shit.
Art's out of touch. He needs to go. That's what we learned today. He is out of touch completely. And there's no now that Tomlin's gone, there's nobody in the building to push back to him. So we're in trouble.
I mean, there's nothing more evident that he has no fucking clue what he's doing than today. I mean, you could have guessed anything else about maybe it wasn't just Art, maybe the general manager was involved, maybe it was Tomlin. This fucking full on confirms that Art has no goddamn clue what he's doing.
Is this
and I hate
literally
to tell
the
you guys
1950s over again? Is that what Bob was referring to when he's talking about the fit? Like this is what this is. We're back in the 50s. Like this is it. Like
it's not the 50s. It's what we've been living the whole time. Just good enough to win, but not good enough to win in the playoffs.
Yeah, this
has been our lives for 20 years.
All right, so
different name, different face, same fucking results.
Yeah.
That's what's coming.
Yeah, except for you guys are trashing that McCarthy. He'll go do things the old ways. I mean, if you look at his staff in Dallas, he had a run game coordinator. He had a passing game coordinator. He had quality control coaches.
Let's see if he has in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, the guy had a full staff.
What was his last year with the Cowboys?
Yeah, Dallas.
2023.
Who spends more on football than Dallas?
Was it 23? It was that recent?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You think he's going to have that in Pittsburgh? I don't think so.
No,
but he's had it everywhere he's gone. Why would he take a job?
He was 7-10 in Dallas in 24.
Well, I'm looking at the 23 staff that he had. So, yeah. Wait a minute. Because he beat Tampa, and then is that when Dak got hurt?
Possibly.
That was the year Dak got hurt because he had what's his face, Cooper Rush.
He went 4-4 with Rush. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Okay.
I'm looking at his staff. He's got 1, 2, 3.
In 23, he had a run game coordinator. He had a quality control guy, a game management guy, another quality control.
Oh, the Dolphins just hired Bobby Slowick as their OC. That's exciting.
He had two quality analytics coaches.
A lot of quality control and analytics.
Yeah,
that's all.
Guys,
that's all fun and great, but we're not going to fucking pay for those guys.
Yeah, that's
here,
Dallas.
So he's going to have none of that. That's an oil billionaire.
Yeah,
who's paying for whatever the fuck you want.
He had the same thing in Green Bay. The guy's not going to show up and say, I'm going to take a small coaching staff.
Well,
Green Bay doesn't have an individual ownership group.
27.
27. That's it.
Yeah, maybe All right, so maybe
league average is 26, right? Coaches.
I think so. Somewhere.
No, I'm saying
we had 18.
I'm saying he had 27, and the Rams and the fucking 49ers and the fucking Chiefs have like 42. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I think.
But he does have analytics, so that analytics thing is bullshit.
Which is good. That's a good sign. Yes.
Are we sure he had analytics in Dallas? He didn't.
We're looking at the coaching staff. I'm pretty sure Dave and I are on the same page.
Yeah, I just read it. You didn't hear me?
No, he had an analytics coach. Is that what it says?
2 of them.
Yeah,
I think you read 2.
He had more than one.
Yeah, but teams like the Rams have 20. I mean, they have more than 2 analytics.
It's still an upgrade. We actually have an analytics coach.
The offense is gonna be better under McCarthy.
Hell, I'd be happy if we just had a guy who sits in the fucking booth and says, "Hey, Tallman, you need to fucking challenge this play," because we don't even do that bullshit.
And
I like
correct me if I'm wrong. Do we not? He has the game management coach on here.
He does. Ryan Feeder was his game management offensive assistant.
God damn! Oh my, we might challenge a couple calls this year.
He's got a run game coordinator.
I'm all in. We're going to the fucking Super Bowl.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Just because this guy hired coaches isn't making me feel any better. I'll tell you that right now.
Here's the caveat: if the Steelers let him,
that's the thing.
None of that shit. The fucking Cowboys going to be out there challenging calls.
but
and
it's 27 coaches is still not a big coaching staff compared to the ones that really
What
are
was the
always
Steelers coaching staff last year? Was it less than
18.
I
20?
thought it was 18.
18?
It was.
Yeah.
God.
Oh,
I thought it was 18 and league
Wait,
average was
I'm sorry.
26 or something.
It got
28.
lower than before. Like, remember,
Mhm.
Dave, when I counted, it was like 20 something. Now we're in the teens. Jesus
Oh my God.
Right.
Yeah, and I see Magic saying we're still hating on it and by T.
You know,
So,
I got
the
to
whole
be honest.
NFL is too, because
I
that
gotta be
motherfucker
honest.
ain't getting a job.
I wasn't gonna drink tonight, but it's
Mike Tomlin's
yeah.
got to get a job.
No, he
I already
burned his
started.
bridge. This Jay
I need a
Glazer
refill,
bullshit.
actually.
I think
That's
he's done.
Where did Trent go?
I think he had to go to the bathroom. I think that Jay Glazer releasing that stuff, there was truth to the I'm not going to coach again, because you don't burn your bridge and toss the owner under the bus unless you're not planning on going and getting another job.
I'd be willing to bet big money he's going to be a coach next season. Not this season, next season. We'll see. All right.
Can we just say this, too? I just thought of this thing. We couldn't even pick a fucking coach with a different first name. We're that fucking the same. You couldn't even get a guy with a different first name. It's still fucking Mike.
Yeah, but mediocre Mike has a good ring to it.
Yeah,
It
we
does.
keep that.
How the fuck are you going to change
But,
the
I
fucking
mean-
billboards in downtown?
You know, the more I think about it, Malik
Bob's
Willis.
talking himself into it.
No, when
Yeah,
I
he
watched this tape, I'm talking Malik Willis here because I didn't think he would come with.
Oh my
but the
God.
more I think about it,
Mediocre Mike and the Messiah.
no, Malik
Print a
Willis.
t-shirt.
Malik Willis reminds me of Dak Prescott, and with the way he's progressing.
Like 6
at the
inches
end of the
shorter.
market.
I
No,
thought
he's
you
not.
hate
They're
Dak
the same.
Prescott.
I don't. I do hate
Dak
him.
Prescott's
but
like 6'3", isn't he? I mean,
No.
come on.
no, he's not.
I think Dak's
I
only
don't-
6'2".
I thought he was taller than that.
I think
Well,
he's
boys, every inch
6'2".
counts.
That's what she said.
And and Malik Willis
Yes.
has a big body type, so when he takes off and runs like Dak did early in his career, he's got a powerful frame.
Yeah, Dak Prescott's 6'2". I thought he was taller than that.
No, that's why I said Malik Willis. If you watch the tape now,
Malik Willis ain't Dak Prescott, guys.
I
You're right,
did
he's probably
say it.
better.
Kill
I'm
him.
not.
I
I'm not
did say
making that argument. I just said we should go get Malik because he's the
Look,
best option.
we got
Bob's
Mike
talking himself
McCarthy.
into it.
We're bringing Aaron back. Willis is coming. It's
Yeah,
going to
forget about
be
Malik
fucking
Willis. We're getting
amazing.
Aaron Rodgers.
It's going to be amazing.
We're getting
We got Will
Aaron-
Howard. We're good to go. Don't
I'd
you
say,
worry.
I'd
Don't
say
you
the
fucking
chances
worry.
of Aaron Rodgers coming back, which I thought were only 25% to begin with, have been cut in half.
Look,
I do not think this was the answer to get Aaron Rodgers back.
look.
You didn't-
In the
you
end,
didn't divide by
A
two,
plus
it was
draft pick is going
multiplied
to
by
save his
two.
franchise. Don't you worry, Dave. Okay.
What is it? What did you say?
I said, don't you worry. A plus draft pick is going to save his franchise.
Yeah.
Don't you fucking
Yeah.
worry.
That's
A
it.
plus,
That's
A
it.
plus draft pick
Well,
backing up the Messiah.
Now we know who
Howard
the OC
Turnbull.
is. John fucking Gruden's coming back as OC. We're just gonna fucking
Well, might
hold
as
this
well.
thing up all the way across the
Well,
board.
Any
I
more
think-
carcasses
And
we
then,
can dig up?
wait for it. Dick LeBeau's gonna
I was
run
just
the
going to say
fucking
that. I was
defense.
just-
There you go.
Now LeBeau's too old.
Can we dig
Look,
up Dick LeBeau?
LeBeau's too old. Where do we draw the line at, Bob? The whole fucking team's old.
Look,
The owner's old.
LeBeau's
The
like
defense
90.
is old. Yeah, that's
Look,
he fits right
Mike
in.
McCarthy is going to unlock Mason Rudolph.
Oh my
Jesus
God.
No,
You
fuck.
you
Don't
wait.
even start this
You wait.
program.
He's
He
gonna
is
get.
You're
gonna
gonna get
unlock-
that going.
Mason Rudolph, put it in the file. I'm
He's-
just joking. Don't put that in the
gonna,
file.
he's gonna
I'll
cut-
gladly put that in the file for you. Dick LeBeau is
He's gonna
88.
cut Mason.
He's a spring chicken.
Shit, there it is. 88.
Dude.
Fuck that. We can definitely
Roll
bring
that
him
dude
back.
out in a fucking wheelchair. Let's go.
Yes.
All right.
In all seriousness, though, I mean, he has had some good defensive coordinators who've gotten jobs. I wonder if he reaches out to Dan Quinn, he's not leaving Washington, but if he says, Dan, I gotta have an ace. Who do I get?
Nice.
He needs
I
more
wonder
than
if he
an
goes to Dan Quinn for a defensive assistant, a young defensive assistant.
Would Brian Flores flip?
I think he's contractually obligated to Minnesota as a
it
coordinator.
has to
now.
be.
Yeah,
head
he
coach.
couldn't. He can't.
Oh
leave
yeah,
as a
he signed.
coordinator.
He signed
Yeah.
that. Yeah, never mind. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I forgot about that.
Oh goodness gracious, boys!
But we could take Raheem. I don't think Raheem Morris has a chance to get this job now, because I thought his best chance was a young coordinator who gets promoted to head coach, who needs an experienced head coach on the staff.
I think just the opposite. I think
I don't know that it's
Go
any worse
fish.
or better, to be honest with you. I think it's just as just as likely he gets it now because, I mean, McCarthy's going to be more comfortable with an established guy.
Yeah, they want to win now. They want an established guy to win now. I wouldn't be
Raheem-
surprised if both coordinators are veteran guys that have been around a long time.
Ooh, I got something. So what do you think this does for guys like TJ Watt and Cam Hayward and
Nothing.
all those guys?
They're going to bring the band back.
They'll buy
They're
in.
going to bring. You got to have the geriatric crew back together. You can't let him even
Hayward
go.
won't retire?
No.
Okay.
Cam? I don't think Cam's retiring.
See, to me, I think there's more money to make with Cam. But
Tom Capers, Greg.
all the fucking Tomlin lovers say, "Oh, Hayward might retire now that Mike Tomlin's gone."
I don't know. To be honest,
I just wanted to get your take. If you think that if there is something like that, does the McCarthy hire save it? That's my thing.
I think they want to win now, right now. So they're going to do everything they can to bring Cam, TJ.
They're going to run it all back.
Aaron Rodgers
will be back.
Aaron Rodgers put up 6 points against the goddamn Texans. The Patriots put up how much? 20.
Yeah, well, they have a real team and a real
not counting the pick six.
They're not playing make believe like we are. They're playing real football. There.
Like, bro.
Okay,
you know, the reality is.
14.
What?
Go ahead, Trent.
The reality of this. Go ahead, Bob.
Good. No, you go. You go.
No, you go. You go.
You go.
No, you go.
All right. They scored
What are we
28 points, 21 points. It goes down to 21 right away because it was a pick six. And then there was another turnover deep in the territory. So they actually drove and scored 14 points.
That's better.
Against a
TJ
historic
Stroud
defense.
And the other 14.
They
That's
scored
better
3
than
touchdowns.
That's
on
They
a
scored
historic
2.
defense.
14 is 2.
8 more
No, you
points
can't
than
take it
we
away because
did.
it was a turnover. It's still a
So-
touchdown. I'll give you the defensive
Oh,
touchdown,
wait a
okay?
second. They still got a touchdown out of it, Bob? It wasn't a... Oh, come on, dude.
Yeah.
Either
All right.
way, they put up more points against them than we did.
A lot more.
Here's the reality of this. The second part of the fucking shit rolling downhill in this situation. You don't trade TJ anymore. Okay, that pipe dream's fucking gone.
No.
Jalen Ramsey's coming back.
Yep.
They're not going to dump that goddamn contract because he's given them the best safety play they've had in a while.
Patrick Queen comes back.
Patrick Queen's in the fucking fold again.
Hayward.
Outside
TJ.
of Jonnu Smith, I don't know anybody that they're going to want to walk out the door.
They might bring Jonnu back. McCarthy likes tight ends.
Yeah, but
You know what's interesting? You know who was McCarthy's last defensive coordinator in Green Bay?
Who?
Mike Pettine, who just trashed Brian Flores.
Is he available?
Is there? Yeah, he's available.
Yeah, he's available. I mean,
is
that
there
would
a little.
surprise me.
Hey, I want that DC job. Did he come out on that?
Yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't.
Was he even? I don't even remember that. Was he even any good as a DC?
I don't know. I thought he did good enough because he couldn't get a head coaching job.
He was Cleveland Browns head coach for a while.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. And
So,
didn't he go to Penn State for a minute? Wasn't he at
I
Penn
don't-
State for like
I
2
don't
years
know.
and he got
I
fucking
don't-
fired from there too?
I'm just saying it's awful curious. Mike Tomlin's
Right,
hanging around Pittsburgh. Mike Pettine is trashing a guy who's
It's
theoretically
possible.
in line for the
I
head
mean, he's
coaching job.
He could be.
I'll
Which
put it
is
this way: if
my
you do good enough
problem
to be
with
considered
McCarthy.
to be a head coach, then you might be a good DC. I'm
I'm sure he's fine. Whatever. We're still gonna go fucking 10-7 and lose in the first
The
round.
bar's not high, boys. Austin, the bar's not high.
So didn't
What if-
McCarthy also run a 4-3? Now do we also switch the defense?
No, I don't think so.
McCarthy doesn't run anything on defense. He's always.
I know, but wasn't the Packers
That's a
always a
good point,
4-3
though.
under him?
I don't think they
Always-
changed it.
Yeah,
They
but
didn't-
Dallas
they didn't
was
switch-
a 3-4 under Dan Quinn.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't think they change it.
Yeah, but with 12 picks, they can change it because they can bring in their guys for
Yeah,
what
but
they
you
want to
need.
do.
I don't know. I guess you could do it. I mean,
Remember, they have 65 million in fucking salary cap money too.
don't forget,
They
guys.
can-
If you go 4-3, you're eliminating Herbig's as an impact player.
Herbig is not. Yeah, he's moving inside.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah.
You're eliminating him
You're right.
Well,
right off the bat.
but then again, if you're making him a specialist, you bring him onto the field on third down, and he blitzes straight up the middle.
Damn.
He's kind of a specialist now. Look, how many games did he only play 10, 15 snaps this year? I love
Yeah,
Nick
that's 'cause
Herbig.
Tomlin's an idiot.
I do
Yeah,
too.
I love Nick Herbig, but I don't think that. Hey, long term, we can never change the three.
No,
That's
I'm not
no
saying we
problem.
can't change this, but I'm just saying you're eliminating.
It gets interesting though because this is an offensive coach, so whatever DC he brings in, it's their baby.
It's the same personnel. They'll just put freaking Highsmith and TJ's hand on the ground instead of stand up. It's the same thing.
You
It's not
know,
They take him out of the wide 9 technique. And
you guys have been talking about like the analytics and money. What if it was the scheme? What if Shula came in and said, "Hey, I looked at your personnel. I'm running a 4-3 in LA, and we're going to cut these guys, and I'm going to go 4-3, and we're going to bring in young, cheaper edges to take their place."
Yeah, well, I like it, but I don't think you go into a job saying your defense sucks. I'm going to cut them all and start over. I don't think that's the way you win an interview.
I think the last thing you can do as a prospective coach is to walk in and say, "I'm just going to keep what you got going," because 9 times out of 10, what you got going wasn't good enough. Otherwise, you wouldn't be interviewing me.
I can tell you right now, if I was fucking Art and Chris Shula walked in my office and said, "Hey, I don't like your defensive scheme. I could do it better if I do this. You're going to have to cut some guys." I'd have asked who the fuck's on the chopping block and said, "Okay." Because, I mean, they're old anyway. Oh, you need to get rid of TJ Watt. Let's trade him for whatever we can get for him.
Art told you he doesn't want to do that. Art told you he doesn't want to do that. He doesn't want to start over.
You gotta. I mean,
well,
all we're doing is kicking the can down the road 5 fucking years. This is all we're doing. We're kicking the can down the road 5 years for absolutely no reason whatsoever.
Just pray, and pray to God that they don't reach for a quarterback in the first round and fuck this thing up for another 5 years.
God, dude,
that's the prayer.
Draft wide receiver. I'm really
just pray.
Just
and stop watching film on Ty Simpson.
I'm pulling the cord and I'm shutting my camera off, and I'll definitely have to mute myself because you guys will not be able to broadcast again. I will be fucking blowing up. Like,
yeah.
I don't even know if McCarthy's the best coach available.
What?
I don't agree with this at all. I don't agree with this at all, buddy.
Compared to who? To the fucking XFL guys?
What?
I mean,
McCarthy's right on the same level as fucking Pep Hamilton.
Look, technically,
I think he's a little bit
no, he's not on the level of Pep Hamilton.
He's better than that. That's extreme. But you lost Bob on that one.
Yep. Hey, Somber here. Why even draft a wide receiver? Aaron won't throw to the rookies.
Yeah, that's a great fucking point.
Yep, fuck it. Never mind. Trade for fucking Ayuk. Let's just give up another first-round pick for Brandon Ayuk, and then he'll sit out the fucking season like he did with San Francisco.
All right, guys.
What a nightmare.
Let's wrap this up. I'm gonna try to do a draft show tomorrow.
I want to wrap something around my neck.
God.
Jesus.
I don't even know if we should at this point because we don't know. We'll talk about it. We'll still do the draft show, but
draft show it is.
We'll just concentrate on Ty Simpson and maybe Trinidad Chambliss.
No, he can't. No, he can't. No.
If the Steelers want to win me back, if they want to win my heart, they'll draft him. But
draft who? Drew Aller?
Trinidad Chambliss. I mean,
that's another guy, body type, style of play, very similar to Dak coming out of college.
Chambliss? He's like 4'9" and 112 pounds.
Oh, all right, we can do your Trinidad Chambliss.
Yeah,
we'll stop this now.
More Trinidad Chambliss.
I'm already aggravated enough.
Tune in tomorrow. What time we're doing 2, right? You guys are doing it 2?
2 o'clock tomorrow. We'll do the draft show.
2 o'clock. I'm sure that it'll be very structured and will not go off the rails whatsoever.
Get ready for my Pat White comp on Trinidad Chambliss.
Stop it. All right. Thanks, guys, in the chat. Thanks a lot for coming. We had to do this emergency pod. We're glad you guys joined us. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That really helps the podcast out. Until next time, thanks for listening to Steel Sanctuary Podcast.
And just like that, I left everything. See ya!